I'm Solomon Kebede. My background is agriculture economics, and I have also MSc, MBA in business management. And I have been working with Vita at various positions, but currently I'm working as a deputy country director. Initially when I joined Vita in 2005, we were about 5 or 6 staff members. We initiated the first 3 small projects at 3 different places. It was amazing. We had great achievement from that project. These projects gave us, to look around or understand the lowland context, the highland context, and also the urban context. So finally, as a program, we had the direction just to focus on the rural parts only, the highland parts. At that time, our head office brought the community-led pioneer from India, whose name is Dr. Kamal Kar. He came here just to teach us about the approach of community, how to initiate community-led programs. Based on that, we initiated the first community-led livelihood development project. It was amazing just to see the community drive, their own project initiation or solution for their socio-economic challenge. Yeah, in terms of food security, the main problem in the rural parts is that, yeah, of course, most of the farmers are engaging in farming, but sometimes there are food gap months during which they are in short of food in the house. So these households must be supported. One of our program intervention is potato. You see the impact it can bring to the community, it is huge. We said that we have to focus on potato. We have to support potato farmers, how to engage in improved way of agriculture practice, and even how to minimize the post-harvest loss through introduction of post-harvest technologies and practices. When we initiated the potato program, farmers were stored their produce behind their bed in the ground as well. But we introduced, improved storage, both for their whey product and for their seed product. So this will help them, especially having storage will help them just to store potato for up to 6 to 8 months. That means they will have enough potato produce in their house for consumption during those food gap periods. We have a policy to engage the community, starting from designing the program up to implementation, monitoring, evaluation, and reporting. So it's the key to involve community. For example, our partners, especially primarily we are working with government partners. We are facilitator. We are just brought the resource and the technology and maybe the knowledge to the community, but we want them to own the project. So we are following the community-led approach. So the intervention ideas has to come from the community, but with the knowledge, with the resource we have, we will do the designing of the project and we engage the community. For example, soil is the most important part for the agriculture. Due to the degradation of the natural resource in the area, most of the soils, their nutrients are losing, from time to time. As we are engaging in supporting the farmers to engage in improved way of agriculture practice, we have to also engage in natural resource management of the area. So among the natural resource management practices, forestation is one element. Actually, if I am linking this with the Forest for Future project, restoring the area means not only afforestation but also undertaking some soil and water conservation practices, activities in the area. So just combine the soil and water conservation practice with the afforestation Afforestation means like forest trees for biomass and also agroforestry trees, which can have livelihood or food security support to the household. So we are practicing such activities to improve the area. As a person who worked with Vita for more than 19 years, I observed a lot of achievements or huge impacts brought by the intervention of Vita. Bringing community-led approach in this area is a big success. Potato program brought huge impact to this area. If you go to the rural parts and who engage in potato and who got support from the potato program, they can tell you a lot. You know, previously, before we initiated the potato program, we had a baseline survey and we tried to capture the then existing situation. For example, they were able only produce 8 ton per hectare. That is because they are using their traditional way of agriculture practice, no ridge formation, no weeding practice, no post-harvest handling. The seed they are using their own seed. Now they were able to produce 20 ton per hectare. That's a huge success. And you know the problem in potato program is potato development program is the availability of clean and quality seed. So we work closely with the community. So our big success is just to establish the community-led clean potato seed multiplier cooperatives to engage in early generation seed multiplication by their own. So that means we have to change the farmers to researcher. So we give training, we support all the necessary facility like screen house. We also support farmers who engage in other crops like maize, haricot bean, mangi bean and the like. Still the seed is an issue for that. So I can proudly tell you that hybrid seed multiplication by farmers was the first success with our support in the region, even in the country. Not only in the lowland, but also in the highland, we supported farmers to engage in hybrid seed maize multiplication. We came up with just using the community-led total sanitation approach to the community-led total cook stove approach. Just customizing all the guideline from the community-led total sanitation approach to be used for this program. When we practiced that, it worked. So we said we have to scale up this across the region, across the country. So this is a huge achievement. I can see that it can bring a huge impact or change to the community.